Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video we are talking about the triangles of neck. It will be a short video because basically we are talking or we are visualizing the triangles of neck with the help of one three-dimensional model. But before going there, let us complete the theory part. The triangles of neck, they are basically divided into anterior and posterior triangles. Under anterior triangle, it is further divided into four small triangles, and the posterior triangle, it is also divided into two triangles. So what are the four anterior triangle? They are submandibular triangle, yes. They are submental triangle, yes. They are muscular triangle and carotid triangle. They are the four anterior triangles of neck. Now under posterior triangle we are having supraclavicular triangle and occipital triangle. Now let us visualize all these triangles with the help of the three-dimensional model. Now we come to the three-dimensional model. In this model, we are first visualizing the anterior triangles followed by the posterior triangle. Here, you can see that this muscle, yes, the muscle that I am highlighting with pink color, it is basically the digastric muscle, and we know the digastric muscle, it has mainly two bellies. What are the two bellies? This is the anterior belly, and the lower one, this is the posterior belly. So we are having the anterior and posterior belly of digastric muscle, yes. And the muscle that I am mainly highlighting with green color, which is just present below this present below this digastric muscle, it is basically the mylohyoid muscle, yes. It is basically the mylohyoid muscle. Now we are first visualizing the first triangle that we have mentioned, and this is the submandibular triangle. So what is the submandibular triangle? You can see the triangle I am highlighting with blue colors. Yes, this is the submandibular triangle. So how can you describe the boundaries of submandibular triangle? Remember that submandibular triangle, it is bounded anteriorly by the mandible bone, yes, and later on the two sides, the one side of the triangle is formed by the mandible bone and the remaining two sides by anterior and posterior belly of digastric muscle. Now we come to the next triangle, which is submental triangle, yes. Now you see that this is the mylohyoid line. Mylohyoid line, it is between the two mylohyoid muscles, yes. The two mylohyoid muscle, when the two mylohyoid muscle inserts into one mylohyoid line, which is present in the midline, and I'm highlighting it with blue, and this is the anterior belly of digastric muscle. So how can you describe this mylohyoid triangle? You see that here you are having this black color bone that I am drawing. This is the hyoid bone. So posteriorly, the mylohyoid triangle is bounded by hyoid bone. Laterally, yes, laterally by anterior belly of digastric muscle, and on other side, the remaining side of the triangle is formed by the mylohyoid line. Okay, and the midline, you can basically see that the midline, it is the line joining the mylohyoid line and the anterior belly of digastric. Thus we have completed two triangles. Now come to the next triangle, and this triangle is present below the hyoid bone. What is the name of the triangle? This is mainly the muscular triangle. Okay, so the muscular triangle, it is formed superiorly by the hyoid bone. You see, this is the hyoid bone. So superiorly it is formed by the hyoid bone. Laterally, the muscular triangle is formed by sternocleidomastoid and superior belly of digastric. Yes, and it is present anteriorly, or you can say that medially. The anterior medially it is present by the midline. Yes. So what are the boundaries? Superiorly by hyoid bone, laterally by the anterior border, not the entire sternocleidomastoid, the anterior border of sternocleidomastoid and the superior belly of digastric, and the remaining border by the midline. So you can see that in my next triangle I will discuss about the carotid triangle. So you see the muscular triangle, it is present superficially to the carotid triangle. Yes. Now let us come to the final triangle of the anterior triangle, and this is known as the carotid triangle. Okay, so the carotid triangle, which I am now demarcating with this green highlighter, this is basically the carotid triangle. So what are the boundaries of the carotid triangle? You remember that the carotid triangle, one side is formed by sternocleidomastoid, the other side it is formed by the superior belly of omohyoid, and the remaining side it is formed by this stylohyoid muscle. Now we come to the posterior triangle, and under the posterior triangle we are having supraclavicular triangle and occipital triangle. Now first we come to the supraclavicular triangle. So here the supraclavicular triangle is demarcated. What are the boundaries of supraclavicular triangle? It is bounded from one side by sternocleidomastoid, from another side by posterior belly of omohyoid, and as the name suggests, supraclavicular triangle. So the remaining border it is formed by the clavicle. Now we come to the final triangle of our today's discussion, or the second triangle of the posterior triangle, which is the occipital triangle. And this occipital triangle, it is formed by this sternocleidomastoid. Posteriorly it is formed by trapezius, and below the lower border it is formed by the inferior belly of omohyoid. So with the help of this color I am demarcating basically the occipital triangle under posterior triangle. Okay, so with a quick review I'm going to revise all the triangles. What are the triangles? We discuss anterior and posterior triangle. Under anterior triangle we have discussed the submandibular triangle, submental triangle, muscular triangle, and the carotid triangle. So what are they? First you see this is the submandibular triangle. Yes, then we are having the submental triangle. Okay, and along with it we are having the carotid triangle. This is the carotid triangle and the muscular triangle. Finally we are discussing we have discussed the posterior triangle under two sub triangles. This is the supraclavicular triangle and this is the occipital triangle. In this way we have completed the triangles of neck with the help of this three-dimensional model. So if you like my work, then please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.